And it's going to create their Cadets meeting. I had a chance to talk with Army Softback Noah Short, and Noah, great to see you. What's the excitement level on the team going into playing a big game at a big venue on Saturday night?
Definitely high. We try to keep the external things at a low, but with a game like this and the magnitude of it, everyone's definitely excited for this opportunity.
And you had great moments this year when you got the ball. Your speed really has become a factor on the end arounds and some of the pass catches. What's helped make your game successful this year?
Definitely, first of all, the perimeter blocking. Guys like Liam Fortner, Miles Stewart. They've done just an incredible job of getting that safety or defensive back. Those are the blocks that make a 12-yard run, a 55-yard run for a touchdown. Just the play calling, it's been favorable for some counters and some of the stuff we do on the outside. And obviously with Bryson, making those last second pitches at the perfect time. They really make it easy for me to get those long runs.
Very good. How is it? Just tell us about your offensive line. You're leading the country in rushing over 330 yards, I think, per game. And the unit stayed together pretty well. You got a couple of sophomores, and then you got some veteran leadership, Connor Finucane especially. Tell us about your offensive line.
Yeah, they're a machine. Like you said, it's not easy as an offensive line to stay healthy for the duration they have this year. But every time I go in to get treatment, almost all those guys are in there doing any little thing they can before and after practice. At practice, Coach Viti, he always has those guys going, and they don't really have an off day at all. They're always getting after it, any chance they get. But huge credit to those guys, and the numbers speak for itself.
Hey, how is it on an exciting big game week to balance schoolwork and your military drill with the excitement of a big game? I remember a few years ago, I used to have something called a Thayer week about that.
Yeah. When you first learn the term Thayer week as a plebe, you find yourself in a couple of them. But as you rise in ranks, you start to get used to these Thayer weeks, and sometimes they hit you back to back to back. Thankfully, this week is not a Thayer week for me. Not too many PRs or papers due, but it's definitely fun. You feel the excitement around the Corps. I had a couple of cadets giving me the Notre Dame defensive rundown in my military science class. So the cadets are extremely engaged. I know the teachers. They're asking quite often how the team's doing, how Bryson's doing. So it definitely is. It's a healthy environment down in the Corps, and everyone is really behind the team.
Hey, just ask you, what's it like for you to go play a game at Yankee Stadium? It's heralds back to some famous games from the 1920s, 1940s, certainly. What is it like for you?
It's super exciting. Definitely a great opportunity. I got the chance to go to some Yankee games for baseball this past summer, and the venue is just incredible. Looking back to those times, thinking about this Saturday, getting the chance to play on the field, it's definitely exciting and just extremely good opportunity.
We'll look forward to seeing you Saturday, guys, online.
Awesome.
All day.
Awesome.